welcome back. It's the Overland Accountant. Buckle up for another amazing adventure. Today, we're touring the San Juan Mountains. All right, well, I'm up here at Cottonwood Pass, and we're at 12,126 feet at the Continental Divide. So this is officially the highest Continental Divide that I've crossed so far this trip. And as you can see, it is snowing up here. So definitely a little bit chillier up here than down where I'm going to be camping tonight. But I'm gonna go walk up the trail a little ways, get some pictures, maybe play in the snow. So anyway, up the trail we go. All right, well, because it's snowing, it's cloudy up here, but that doesn't mean the views aren't pretty cool. Although I'm sure when it's clear, the views are even more amazing. But this is just really spectacular. So, really need to see this. Glad I came up here today. So, anyway, now to head down the mountain and find a camp spot for the night. Hopefully it's warmer down there. Well, as you can see, it is a little bit chilly here. We got some snow last night. I'd say maybe about 3/4 of an inch to an inch on the truck. So that's pretty interesting. I was not expecting this. So yesterday I was up at Cottonwood Pass up at 12,000 feet, and it was snowing up there, and I thought if I dropped down a little bit lower here that it would be a little bit warmer and wouldn't snow, but it snowed last night, so it's going to be a little bit chilly today. So I'm gonna get something to eat and then get started on some classwork and see how the day goes. Section was a little rough. all about choosing lines, figuring out what's the best route that my truck will handle. It's a mind game. Can be fun, can be stressful, can be both at the same time. That's what's awesome about getting off the beaten paths and seeing new areas. Oh man, that was a lot easier coming down that than going up that. I forgot to hit record on the way up. It was tricky. Here I am coming up to Stony Pass. Now, Stony Pass has some interesting history. It was known as a wagon trail. That is, if you can take your wagon in pieces and let it down the side of the cliffs. While it's still rough, it's a lot smoother than it used to be. At 12,650 feet, Stony Pass is now the new high record for the highest continental divide on the trip. Welcome to Silverton, Colorado. Silverton is a really neat old mining town. At least it started out as a mining town. I believe there are still some mines active. The narrow gauge train there that runs from Durango to Silverton is definitely very neat and iconic, and it was cool to see the train pulling into the station. Fire going with the help up. This is what it's like driving on the Colorado mountain trails here in the San Juan Mountains. So, you never know what you're getting into. It's been really neat seeing the old mining camps as we're going along, so really cool. So this is always a fun feeling, is when you're riding along and you're on snow and it slides you towards the edge. And that's the edge. So, all right, so I made it down from all the way up there, and you can just barely see the outline of the trail that goes down through there. So that was really neat, got some beautiful views. But now I'm at the crossroads, and as you can see here, if I take this way to the left, it will take me down towards Ouray, Colorado. But I don't want to do that. I am wanting to go up and over California Pass and over towards Animas Forks, and then I'm going to be going over Engineer towards Lake City. So here we go, up and to the right. All right, let's see. What does this say? Here we are, California Pass, 12,960 feet. All right, so now this is a little bit of the tricky one. I'm trying to decide which line I want to pick. I think I'm just going to go straight up it. Here we go. Yep, that was the way to do it. All right, well, I am heading up Engineer Pass today, and so we made it up this far, and it's absolutely gorgeous. There have been some technical spots that have made it a little bit challenging, but at the same time, it's fun. So, but it is wonderful. It's a little chilly out here, of course. I'm currently at 12,961 feet, so it's way up here. Tacoma's handling great. Cinnamon Pass would be the last pass for the day. It was a beautiful, wonderful day, ended with a gorgeous sunset, and saw a really neat old camera here. So well, just got done having an awesome time at the Vise Garden Hot Springs Spa and Lodgings here in Ouray, and it's an awesome little place, and they have an aroma cave. I think the aroma cave, they said, was like 111 degrees, so that was wonderful. And then they have a mineral pool that's outside, and that was, I think, at like 106 degrees today. So that felt really good. Nice relaxing afternoon, be able to rest up, be ready to continue on the trip. So now I'm gonna get up, loaded up in the truck, and head out for the next destination. Well, I am here, as you can see, I'm in a parking lot. I'm here in Montrose, Colorado, and it is maintenance day. That looks pretty scary, but what's going on is one of my dash lights went out, and so having to replace that, and it had to take apart the whole dash to get that out. So getting that fixed and just doing some general checkup, making sure everything's good with the truck, making sure nothing's making any problems. So gonna go ahead and put this back together, make sure it works, and we'll be good to go. All right, well, I got the dash back together, as you can see, and let's show you what we got. So when you turn the lights on, there you can see, got new lights in there. And while I had the dash apart, I went ahead and moved, this is my auxiliary light bar. I had that switch down there, and that little security thing was up where the switch is now, and so I just swapped places for them, and this way it lets me have easier to turn that on and off. I'm not having to reach down by the gear shifter to turn it off. So anyway, got the truck, got maintenance done, or not maintenance, but just did a general check over of it, made sure everything seems good to go. And so now I'm gonna head out. I need to get a shifter for my bike. The one that came with it broke on me, so I need to get a new one. And then all maintenance stuff should be tip-top good to go. Checked fluids look good. So we're gonna hit the road and move on to the next spot. Well, I made it a bit closer to Moab, Utah, my next destination. So make sure to stay tuned for next week's video. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be going from mountaintops to red rocks, so you're not going to want to miss it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and ring that bell to get notified about future postings, and make sure to like the videos. It really goes a long way. Anyway, till next time, hope you guys stay safe and have fun.